Many foreign men from many different countries are going to the Philippines as sexpats to have as much fun as they can with Filipinas. Some of these men will leave the Philippines and leave Filipinas pregnant and to raise the child on their own. But for some there can be heavy financial penalties ongoing for many years where these guys can be forced to contribute financially to raising their child. So, what they thought was a bit of thoughtless fun, can really turn around and bite them big time on the butt. In some countries like Australia, there is a thing called a reciprocal agreement in regards to child support payments in the Philippines. So if this Aussie went to the Philippines either as a sexpat looking for fun or if he was in a relationship with a Filipina and either got pregnant, then if the woman has enough details about the man she can actually apply for child support to be paid to her each month. This may come as a shock for many Aussie men who may have walked away from their responsibilities in a previous relationship. These guys are the ones most likely to get a call from the government seeking child support payments for his child left in the Philippines. The men who went to the Philippines as sexpats for fun most likely never gave enough information about themselves to the woman to know who he really is. These reciprocal agreements don't just happen in Australia, and many countries have similar agreements. Some with the Philippines and some like the USA unfortunately not. I do hope that the USA change this to deter their citizens going to the Philippines and doing the wrong thing by Filipinas and the children they leave behind, many of which are fighting poverty. We have seen documentaries such as Fallen Angels, which is around the Angeles City area, and it shows many children left fatherless by many sexpats from various countries. But for those men who have been in relationships with Filipinas and fathered a child to them, I hope you man up and start to look out for the child financially. I have heard of many cases where this doesn't happen even when the guy and the Filipina are still in a long-distance relationship. For some it seems it's a case of out of sight, out of mind. But remember that in 10 years' time you still could be contacted from your government and you may have a whole lot of money to back pay. I hope that the Filipinas in this situation look at the possibilities of being able to get some financial support from the father who is hiding away in countries like Australia, where she can make him step up to face his responsibilities. There are far too many guys who treat Filipinas badly in this way and make their life harder than it really needs to be. So let me know in the comments below what country you come from and if there are any reciprocal agreements around paying child support there. If you're looking for information, tips and resources around dating and marrying a Filipina and strengthening your relationship, then be sure to subscribe and press the bell icon for future videos.